All right. Welcome, friends. It's Joel from JJ Travel Associates, and here to talk about what I think is going to be an exceptional trip. And if you're lucky, you'll get to see me wearing a Dutch costume. Not the one I wore when I was a kid. It probably doesn't fit anymore. But coming along on this cruise with us may be worth the price of admission just to see that. It will not be the same in pictures. This will be something that you have to see live. Wooden shoes, the whole deal. I mean, I don't do anything halfway. If you look back over our social media, you may see some things that will give you nightmares, but give you an idea anyway that we don't do anything halfway here. So we're going to do this presentation. I expect it to be about a half an hour. Talk about the AmaWaterways Tulip Time River Cruise, April 2027. Kind of go through, answer any questions or what I think will be questions, and encourage everyone to join us to sign up early to get the early booking bonus and come with us on this trip. But first, let me introduce myself. I said it's Joel from JJ Travel, and Jennifer isn't here, so we're flying without a net tonight. But we are partners, co-owners at JJ Travel Associates, and we plan vacations that combine history, culture, and fun for people who are too busy, too frustrated, too stressed out to do it themselves. We're located in Ridgewood, New Jersey, and along with some of our very dear friends, have decided to charter a river cruise on AmaWaterways. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about where we're going, why river cruising, why AmaWaterways, why Tulip Time, and why you should come with us and how to come with us. So river cruising is its own unique entity, completely different from oceans, which we'll get into in a minute. But for this, step into, close your eyes and step into your imagination and just imagine waking up, looking out the window of a luxurious hotel and seeing beautiful landscapes and castles and flowers as far as the eye can see, sailing through a beautiful Rhine River, and your imagination just doesn't even do it justice. So we're going to encourage you and show you exactly what to expect. So why river cruising and how it's different from oceans? Ocean cruises, they're big. They go to ports, and it's constant busyness. If you want it to be casinos and kids flying around and shows and 100 restaurants or 7 or 8 or 10 restaurants to choose from. And on the river, it's different. It's small. It's not thousands of people. It's about 150 people, 75, 76 rooms, something like that. It's essentially like having a hotel. You unpack, you drift down the river from city to city. You have exquisite food. Cultural immersion is the name of the game on the river. For those who are concerned and have avoided ocean cruising because they're worried about ocean sickness or motion sickness, there is none of that on the river. It's like sitting in your bathtub. The riverboat, again, the river ship is small. The rooms are larger than what you expect them to be. The views are spectacular. And the big thing is you drift up to a town, you pull up to the shore, you dock, they lower a ramp onto the shore, and you walk off, and you're in these beautiful, beautiful historic cities. It's just different. The whole vibe is different, especially in Europe. Everything is history and culture, and we will, of course, bring the fun. But uh, just different. The whole world is different. You're not just visiting an island or a port. You are strolling into living, breathing communities that have been around for ages and ages. So that's it. River cruises are all about cultural immersion. The activities, the food and wine is locally sourced for your meals. There's no distractions. It is just the best way, in my opinion, to see a lot in a small amount of time in Europe. Why Ama? Uh, Everybody knows some of the other river cruise lines that do a lot of advertising, um, and there are other ones that no one has heard of. And there's some like Ama. Maybe you are not familiar with them, maybe you are, but they are top of the line luxury accommodations. The service is exceptional. The food is exceptional. It's a family owned company. They do everything right. And so, even if you haven't heard of AmaWaterways, you will. They're a growing company. They're adding ships to their fleet. We've been on them a number of times and have enjoyed every experience with them. Um, I said the service is exceptional. It is on all cruises, but you have 150 or so people on. The staff know your name. The cruise director is involved in every day, explaining what's going on for today, what's going on tomorrow. Cultural enrichment on board. There's some entertainment on board. Usually, it's locals who they bring on to sail and tell stories or showcase their musical abilities or whatever the case may be. And the best part to me about river cruising and Ama in particular is that there is very little nickel and diming. Everything's included. So when you book your river cruise, for us, when you book this particular river cruise, your gratuities are included. And in general, when you book an Ama cruise, you have beer and wine at dinner and lunch. You have a bar. They have a happy hour where alcohol and cocktails and things are included. There's no upcharges in the dining. All your excursions are included. They have excursions for folks that have a little difficulty walking, need a little extra time in places, or shorter walks. You get on a bus and drive to the destination instead of walking there. They often have a walking tour that's included with guides that are exceptional and knowledgeable. And usually they have some sort of active tour, whether it's biking or hiking. It's all included. There are no additional upcharges with AMA for those things. So it's a great value. It's a great experience all the way around. Why Tulip Time? Um, in case you didn't know, and you probably don't care, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm Dutch. It's my heritage. I grew up in Holland, Michigan, on Tulip Lane. Funny enough, back in the day, Tulip Time in Holland was like the third biggest festival in the country, and I was not old enough or wise enough to appreciate how cool it was and what the history and culture of the Dutch population is. Um, and now that I'm older, it seems important to me personally to go back and see Tulip Time in Europe on the Rhine. But in general, it's beautiful. The Not only is the itinerary great, which we'll get to, but when we're going in April of 2027, it will be full of flowers as far as you can see. Bright colors, beautiful flowers. Some of the excursions are to gardens and marketplaces, which will just be great. I was there in the off season, not at Tulip Time, and it was spectacular then. So I can't wait to see it at Tulip Time, where all these beautiful, bright colored flowers are. And the other thing that makes this an exceptional time of the year to go is it seems every time I go on a river cruise in Europe, it could snow at any moment. I'm often bundled in a hat and a scarf and a heavy jacket. Um, and at this time of the year, it's not super hot. The spring is a beautiful time to go. The temperature is perfect. It's just ideal. So this is the perfect time to go if you are interested in taking pictures, or you just love beautiful colors and flowers, or you're an artist and you want to see something unique and capture it in whatever medium you choose to work in. This is going to be an exceptional opportunity to see this firsthand instead of pictures. We've all seen the pictures of the windmills and the flowers, and they're beautiful in pictures. I can't even begin to imagine how beautiful it will be when you're there looking at it live and in person. So we are going on the Rhine. This is the Enchanting Rhine itinerary at Tulip Time. We will be starting in Basel and heading through all these little towns along the river. It's a relatively short distance between beginning and end, but each day you pull up to the side of the river, and step off into these beautiful old world cities. And it's unlike anything you've ever seen. Old castles and old ancient houses and cathedrals, and just everything that Europe has to offer in every one of these locations. And of course, wine tours and wine tastings and all of that will also be part of our tour. So it's going to be just unbelievably amazing to be part of this. And like I said before, everything's already included. All your activities are included. So it really is a great value. And even more so for this one in particular, which we'll get to in a minute. So what makes it different? I mentioned that we're doing this with some of our very dear friends who are also Dream Vacations franchise owners. And we decided to charter out the whole ship, guarantee that every room on board will be sold, and only the people who are part of our travel family will be part of this. You are automatically part of our travel family when you come on this cruise. It's a small group of people. We'll spend a lot of time together, which could be good or bad if you're spending it with me. I hope it's good. But all people who have a similar interest, who love traveling, and you really get to build friendships and relationships while you're on board. So we are guaranteeing every room on this ship for our friends, our families that we've known forever and who we have yet to meet in person. Like if you happen to be watching this, or hear about it from someone else and choose to come with us. So it'll be a little different in terms of that, but the big thing is we will be on board all along the way to answer your questions, to guide you every step of the way, to be on the tours with you, to have a good time, and introduce you to our favorite part of the world. So that's really what you're getting when you go on this charter cruise with us. An extra personal touch, not just from the crew on the Ama ship, on AmaStella, but from each of the franchise owners who will be present and available to help everyone on board if they have any questions or they need additional information or whatever may come up. Didn't really get into it on the last one, but this is chartered for 2027. We've had some questions about why are we doing this 2 years in advance. The short answer is because 2026 is sold out already. It is too late, really, to get a room for Tulip Time in 2026. And the other reason is that we were able to get a very, very special rate on a 2027 itinerary. It was the pricing we got was based on 2026. So it's going to be more expensive in 2027 if you wait. or if you choose to um, do this same cruise on a different boat or a different week. So we have exceptional rates on this cruise. Um, and so that's the other benefit here, is that you could book a river cruise online or with us on our websites or by calling us. But this is an exceptional opportunity to save money. So um, we are going to open this up for sale tomorrow. And for the first 10 rooms that book for us, Jennifer and Joel are going to put $100 of onboard credit on your account. Um, you can use that money standing with me, buying me cocktails at the bar if you want, or you could use them for other amenities. Um, but it's money to spend on the beautiful AmaStella once you're on board, and that'll be just for the first 10 rooms from us. So you can see the pricing on our website. You can call us for more information or to book the website to see more information, go into detail on the itinerary, get the current prices, uh, and make your reservation. You can find that at jjtravelassociates.com/Tulip Time 2027 with dashes. It's right on there. And you can also call us 201-786-6275. Again, $100 bonus. This is going to sell fast. It's going to sell out, and it's going to sell out fast. So I would encourage you, if you are interested in doing this, to give us a call and put your deposit down. The deposit amount is $1,000 per stateroom. And then your final payment isn't due for what will seem like a lifetime, but will sneak up on you because time flies. And this booking early will give you plenty of opportunity to fit it into your budget, to make payments along the way if you need to, or just to save up and pay it off when you're ready. But it's going to sell fast, and I would encourage you to take advantage of the early booking bonus. Get your room, get your choice of rooms while it's still available, and really get your spot, because this is going to sell out in a hurry. So, in closing, close to my half-hour timeline that I said I was going to do, this is April 11 to 18, 2027. There is opportunity to do pre and post stays. You can fly in a couple days early or stay a couple days late on the back end if you want, and we can, of course, help you do that. Come and tiptoe through the tulips with Jennifer, Joel, and all of our friends, and make sure you get your space as soon as possible. Booking is going to open for us on September 24th, and we fully expect this thing to sell out within a couple of weeks for sure. So make sure you get your spot as soon as possible by visiting the website or giving us a call.